DoorDash AdventurEZ. I think this is episode 7. I don't know what number. I'm not even thinking straight right now because DoorDash has me so I'll let me approach it like this. Trying to explain to Vlad and Shalane that, like, you know, anger is like a battle constantly. Like, you're constantly working to not let anger take you over. And anger always wins, but sometimes you get a small victory against it. That's pretty much what it is. Someone would be like, hey, don't let anger win. Like, people who say that, they don't get angry the way that I do. They don't understand. But I'm saying straight up right now, like, I am ready to lose my shit in the most epic of way. I have not lost my shit ever. I am losing my fucking mind to DoorDash. You're not gonna win, DoorDash. Fuck you. But seriously, the app runs like shit. And I've said this before, for an app to not be rated 3 stars on Google Play, even things that run like shit get at least 3 stars. It's not even a 3-star app. And the reason why I harp on that so much is, like, I know what's going on, but fucking fix it. Like, you've had forever to fix it. And stop asking for people to drive for DoorDash when you can't handle what you have. My stop is coming up, so hold that. Okay, I dropped the food, and so I'm working really hard on, like, just containing how frustrating things are with the app. I talked to Shalane about this last night, that, like, be forgiving, like, or, like, don't worry about the things you can't control. All this cliche shit that they tell you in, like, recovery or things like that, like, that only goes so far. That it's not like an infinite roll of tape that just keeps measuring and, like, oh, you'll keep forgiving. You'll keep, like, sometimes you're just like, yeah, you know what? Like, fuck all this noise. And, like, that's what makes people snap. Every time somebody snaps, you hear about it in the media, or you hear about, like, people doing crazy shit, and you want to know, like, what causes it. Like, I'm telling you what causes it. And, like, I give you these warnings, and I tell you all, like, so you understand. Maybe it's like a foreshadowing. If you ever see or hear that I did some fucking crazy shit, I got driven to it. So, I'm going to work really hard. I have a lot to lose if I fuck up. But at the same time, like, there is only so much you can do to keep on, like, just clicheing your way into, like, happiness and forgiveness. And we're supposed to exercise that more during, like, COVID-19. And companies like, please be patient. I'm like, motherfucker, you're the company. You're the business. You're the people that have your shit together. You fucking work for us now. You figure it out. Like, DoorDash asks us to be patient. You call support. You can't even talk to nobody. You're out the fucking wolves here. Like, I've sold drugs before and been able to get help, like, with that more than I have with DoorDash. They just are leaving us hanging. And if they're like, well, we're short people, get more fucking people. Get them, like, yesterday. I can't even begin to describe how unhelpful DoorDash is. And you can Google, this isn't just me going off. You can go on to Google, you can go to Trustpilot, you can go to a lot of different, like, review sites, and you'll see that I'm only doing this because of what's going on. Yes, it's nice to cruise around and make these videos, and I got to bring DoorDash AdventurEZ. I got to bring the AdventurEZ character, food deliverer back character guy. But even that's only going so far, because, well, to bring it back, like, I thought it'd be rolling in subs and not have to, like, resort to even doing this. Like, because I am fucking livid. And dealing with DoorDash, like, fuck you guys. Like, and you know what? They're never going to see it because my videos aren't blowing up anyway. So it doesn't matter that I'm sitting here blowing up hard on DoorDash because they're not going to see it. I'd feel better if they found it. I'd be like, look, I got enough views and I pissed enough people off that DoorDash saw my shit. because they're not going to. So I might as well mouth the fuck off about DoorDash in my videos, because they're not going to see it. I don't even have 1,000 people watching my videos, so what does it matter at this point? So DoorDash, fucking get your shit together. Like, it's not our time to be forgiving as drivers. It's your time as a business that is encouraged. Come drive for DoorDash. You can't fucking handle the people you have. You're like people that want to have more kids. You can't take care of the 2 you have. And bitch is like, I want another baby. Like, bitch, your 2 kids are like fighting in their diapers and like you can't feed them and you want to have more kids? Pull your head out of your ass. Like, handle the fuck what you have. Just like bitches that want to keep popping out kids and like you can't handle what you have. DoorDash, you're them bitches. I just had a pickup at I'm not going to name the restaurant because I don't want to put them on blast. But they said something that I had to laugh, and it put a smile. A laugh is a smile on your face. What a dumb thing for me to say. But they said, oh, we've had the order ready for a while. And DoorDash just now told me about the order. And I got there pretty damn quick. Like, not even like, that took me like less than, probably I bet I got here in like 5 minutes from when I got the order. Like, because there's not many people out. It's in Orchid, I'll say that much. But, I said DoorDash has been running really buggy, so that's probably why the order was ready for a while and nobody came and got it. And they're like, oh, we're so glad the app crashed. And they heard about that. And I'm thinking like, oh man, even like restaurants are just like, okay, here comes the forgiving side of me again. In that like, everybody's adapting to the way things are right now. Shut up, bitch! The way that everything's trying to adapt to all this crap. Local businesses, that's what's making it rough, is like to package things up into goes is a lot harder. I'll throw out my sympathy for those in the restaurant biz. Packaging stuff up, number one, like mom and pop places don't have as nice of methods to package stuff up. It's just the real reality of it. Like, y'all know I work at Cracker Barrel at this point. They have really nice Cracker Barrel containers. Red Robin's another place they give you a really nice container because they have the money to splurge on these custom packaging methods for your order. Whereas mom and pops, they just don't have the way to package things up as nice. They're used to people eating there and taking their time, and so it's funny seeing these restaurants. Not funny, but it's just something to think about if you're trying to wrap your head around what it's like out. I do know a lot of people aren't going out, so it's hard to kind of have a grasp of what it's like. My mom is at-risk age, so we don't have her really go much of anywhere, maybe just CVS, and that's it. I think she went to Vaughn's once. But when you're out, and you see it all, and you kind of wrap your head around it, you get that, like, oh, I see how this is, and I'm seeing the make or break between local restaurants. And so, like, I'll name drop a place that's had locked down really well, like Mikado Sushi. They do a lot of to-goes, so they're like boom, boom, boom. They even tie the bag nice and tight, right? Their to-go game is A+. So that's but they already were accustomed to this, so it's got nothing to do with anything other than, are you a place that already did a lot of to-goes or not? I'm a lot calmer now using these videos to vent. I appreciate it. I guess I'm at that point where I need to decide, am I doing these videos to get views or just so I have somewhere to vent? And at least like if one person watched it, at least it's technically like I vented to you. And a lot of you respond, shout out to like Ryan Elliott or Razor Turtle. I get a lot of responses from you. It does mean a lot to me. I don't always get to respond to things, but I appreciate all your guys' responses so far. And if you want to join in on the fun, like, subscribe, share, get in on the fun with us. So my drop off is soon. I better get off my phone here. So we'll call this episode, I'm gonna start naming the episodes like a lot more. This one is the venting. I don't think I named a couple of the other ones. I was kind of depressed during yesterday's filming and it wasn't super fun. Today I wasn't depressed, I'm more like angry and all that stuff. So I'm calling it the venting because not only have I vented already in this video a lot about DoorDash, but ventilation, the mask, I've talked about masks before, but I'm going to go into it again. It really hurts my face. Those of you who know me in person, like, know I've got like one of the biggest, if you could cut my head off and throw it off of a building, you could put my head in a catapult and probably launch it at like a castle's tower, and it would like dismantle the tower that the king is in. Like, save the king, like they've launched a Filipino-American head, and my head hits the building and it just crumbles because my head is huge. That being said, masks don't fit me very well. I've tried a couple of methods. I'm not using my N95 yet. I'm saving that for like Armageddon. So I use these surgical ones. This isn't a mask debate. What this is to tell you is that, same for my mom. Her head's not as big as mine, but she has a bigger head too. That's where I get it from. Is these things cut off your air really bad. From having to wear the masks when I have, like, even standing in line waiting a couple places, my head hurts. Like, I get a headache from, it suffocates you. That's what it feels like. It's like a midget's hand stuck to your face. Yeah, I said midget. I don't care. I don't care. Whatever. Ooh, that's a cool tree house. But it's just absolutely restricting on your breathing. That gives me a headache. I understand we're wearing these things to try to combat a sickness. I feel sick wearing these things. I've been getting really bad headaches when I'm out and having to get stuck wearing them. So I don't feel like I'm helping anything. I feel sick anyway from the mask cutting off my airflow. And there's anybody who says no, like we gotta, like, I'm like, you probably have a skinny fucking small child face, so like your breathing is okay. Mine's not, and I'm god sick of these masks. Maybe since everyone else is wearing them, I just won't wear one. But last thing I need is somebody to call DoorDash. If I'm gonna get kicked from door dashing, it's gonna be of my own demise, not because some motherfucker ratted me out for, like, he's not wearing a mask. Like, no, fuck you if you rat me out. But if I get caught from DoorDash, it's gonna be because I'm mouthy and they finally saw my video. In which case, that means I'm going up in views. So someone's like, hey, this guy talking shit. I'll be at a couple hundred views for the video that gets me caught. So, yeah, the venting, episode 7. We're going to the wood. I think I've already done a lot of recording for this episode. I've already lost track. I went live on Facebook, so if you follow me on Facebook already, check out the live video I did. But I'm going to be a little redundant anyway. What I talked about, the reason I went live, I wanted people to see me in the heat of battle and throw a reminder out there to people to just, like, not drive like shit. Like, people are driving real crazy. It was so, like, they mentioned on the news even, they said that they've had less of everything, like all that, but percentage wise, a lot of people driving really, really aggressively because there's not people on the road. That doesn't mean you can get away with it. Or, you know what, okay, let's put that. If you're gonna do it, make sure no one's around, because I got cut off a whole bunch by, like, different walks of life too. Like some entitled ass white dude in Orchid, like, cut me off out in a parking lot. Yo. So anyway, I'm on my way to Tanglewood. You can consider this a fatty old bonus episode, because I don't think I'm gonna go drive tomorrow. Shalane's back at work, so that's a fun thing I want to throw you in on too. She's been out of work at Walmart because she got a kidney stone right as all this crap happened. Before 3/11 Day, she had a kidney stone. And so she kind of battled with that while we were at 3/11 Day, but we weren't going to let that stop us. And then it kind of subsided. I don't know if she just passed it. I had her order this stuff that I had a kidney stone a year and a half ago before my wisdom teeth. And, oh man, I got this stuff, the Chanca Piedra and a Stonebreaker. And the Stonebreaker tastes like crap, but totally destroyed the whole kidney stone. And I passed it. I mean, it wasn't easy, but it was way easier than it would have been. And I ended up... Well, anyway, this isn't about the kidney stone. This is about that she's back at work, and I am working through her shift. Vlad's with his mom. He's playing games, so it's a little easier to do a shift when you just don't feel like you're missing out on anything by doing it. So I have reminded myself that that's what's kept me calm. But I was pissed earlier about the app running real buggy. It's running a little smoother now, but the app running bad, that can ruin it. When that's all you have to rely on, it's not like I can go do something else. I could Grubhub, or I could Postmates, but I'm not going to sign up for all of these things and just wait and wait and wait. So I'm on my way to the Wood for this order. The sunset is looking beautiful, so I'll let you get a glimpse of that. And I'm going to get back with y'all in a few.
Hi.
This DoorDash adventure is closing out. I get hung up and...
I survived my first day back at work, by the way. It wasn't that bad, really.
She did. Yeah. Yeah, we were trying to... I was proofreading. I was showing her what I do. I'll let you in on one more fun thing. Is that, one more fun thing without paying. Yeah. She's my proofreader. I recorded some shit the last few days, and I wasn't sure if I should post it, but she's like, you know what, post it. Like, the only thing I'm willing to post without even asking her is like me talking shit about DoorDash. They're not gonna see it, and if they do, that means I got enough views. And if somebody takes one of my videos, if I'm not even at like 20 views and one of you bitch made fools shares my video, then that's on you, and the devil's gonna find you. But it's like way later than I should be closing out the video. We're exhausted, and it's time to go to bed. But I wanted to close the video out tonight. And
yeah, I'm used to... Well, one, I'm used to not working. Two, I'm used to staying up until at least 5 o'clock in the morning. And now I'm back to work, and I have a schedule. I have to set an alarm for the first time in forever. And
we're still on Vegas time, so... It's like hard to readjust. Like Vegas time, we were like built for that shit. Mm-hmm. But we're exhausted. I just want to close out the video because I'm trying to not make a habit of that. I kind of meandered off in the end of the video earlier. I already watched what I recorded earlier, so I kind of know how to tie this one into a neat little bow better. Since I'm at the end of the video, let me know if you like me closing the videos out like this and kind of giving you guys like me out of the element of the car, or do you want it closed out in the vehicle? Let's start a little vote thing, and they'll kind of I'll decide by episode 10 if DoorDash doesn't fire me or deactivate me by the 10th one of these I do, then you guys can be the decider. Do you want me to close them out when I'm either with Shalane or Vlad, like out of the car, or do you want me to close these videos out in the car since I start them in the car? So that's all. We're exhausted because she's got to work tomorrow. And I have Vlad tomorrow. She yawned like 4 times in this video. I'm that exciting. So, thank you guys. Until next time. Time for us to work again tomorrow. Deuces and trays. Keep it easy, my pal goes.